My name is Rafael Mendes. I'm Brazilian and 4 times black belt world champion and 2 times ADCC champion. Our idea when we created AOJ was just to do something new, something that people never seen before. So you can see like our academy now, it's really famous because it's something that it's unique. People go there, they're like, oh my God, this looks like an art gallery, And the reason why we made our school like that is because we want to provide for our students a very friendly environment. We want them to feel comfortable. We want them to bring their kids and their family and be comfortable there. Nowadays, you can see a lot of schools, like they mix like MMA and jiu-jitsu and wrestling. And I'm not saying that's bad, but I think, sometimes it's a little bit too aggressive because you see guys punching each other and it's just fight. It's a fight club. Our idea was not to have a fight club, but to create a school where you're gonna learn jiu-jitsu and you're gonna learn techniques. And really for the kids, it will be more about education and using jiu-jitsu to teach them not only techniques, but a lot of things they're gonna use in their life and they're gonna use every day on the mat and off the mat. So that was our vision, and I'm so thankful and happy that our academy is doing great, and we have many students. We have the best kids program in the world right now. A lot of people like ask us about why you guys have white gis, why is everything so white, It's just, like I said, in my opinion, it gives you a feeling that everything's calm and you're in a clean and nice facility, and it's just very welcoming, Like you go there, you want to come back, you feel comfortable. What I think, I have a kid, like I have a son, 1 year old, and I would never take my kid to a dirt place or to an academy where people, they're punching each other. Like I don't want my little kid to see that. And I think like having a school like AOJ where you're gonna learn jiu-jitsu, like pure jiu-jitsu, and you're gonna be able to go there every day and just feel comfortable and feel safe and feel that you're in a school, not in a fight club. That was something that we really wanted to do, and it was our main goal. So I'm happy with that. When we started AOJ, we told, like many times, we told to our friends and people, that were going there to interview us, like magazines and stuff. They asked us, like, okay, guys, you guys have this amazing academy now, a great facility. What's your goal? Like, what do you guys want to do in the future? And we told them, we said, like, one of our main goals is to have a really good kids program, because I started training jiu-jitsu when I was young. I was 11 years old. And I know the benefits of jiu-jitsu, I know everything that I could achieve, because I started training jiu-jitsu when I was young. And I think that when you learn something and you're able to share what you know, that's something that's really amazing. That's something that I always want to do. I want to be able to spread the art of jiu-jitsu and really kind of give back to the community. Now I live in US, but I think I was lucky enough to have someone to introduce me to the sport, and now I think it's my turn to do the same. I'm the guy now that's gonna teach a lot of kids, and not really only kids, but I'm gonna teach adults and everyone. I think everybody can learn jiu-jitsu and change their lives. I think jiu-jitsu has the power of change people's lives. I'm gonna compete this year. I have worlds in Long Beach, and I'm gonna fight the ADCC in Brazil. It's just now we are really busy because we have our academy, we have our students. I have my family, my brother has his family, so there's a lot of things going on. We have a lot to do, so we choose very carefully which tournaments we're gonna compete. And for us now, our priority is to compete in US, just because we have our school there. So for us, it's easier, it's better. We are there, So that's the only reason why we don't compete a lot. It's just we have to choose, very carefully what we're gonna do. For every student, it's different. For example, you know, for the kids, it's totally different than, you know, what we teach for the kids. Like what we teach the kids is different than what we teach the adults. So I think that's something that's important because we know how to, you know, teach kids. We know how to teach adults. I think a lot of people, they have trouble with that. They don't know how to teach kids. It's really important to teach them not just jiu-jitsu, but teach them how to behave and respect and all the values that they're gonna add to their lives, you know. So I think that's something that's really important. It's more about education, you know. And we have been doing this for 3 years, and today we have the biggest kids team in the world. Like our kids team is winning everything. So we're really proud of that. They work really hard every day. For the adults, we have many different classes. For, you know, it doesn't matter if you're a competitor or not. You can be a beginner, you can be a black belt or a purple belt. We have a class for everyone. We have beginners, fundamentals, advanced. We have the competition class. So I'm happy about that because our academy is complete. We have a class for everyone. You know, it's not because we are competitors, we are world champions, that everyone needs to be a world champion. You know, so we have a lot of guys, like maybe 99% of our students, they don't compete. They do that because they love. But you know, we have a small percentage of guys that want to do this full time and want to compete. For me, it doesn't matter if they change the rules or not. I think, you know, you have to be prepared. You need to have a complete game. You can't rely on one technique. So for me, it doesn't change anything, you know. I think it doesn't matter. You can solve for any position. You can get to the half guard, to the close guard, take the back, or, you know, any position. If you want to hold the fight, you're gonna hold the fight. So it's really up to the fighter and not the position, you know. So I have nothing against any technique. I'm very open-minded, and I always try to learn as much as possible, you know. And sometimes we're gonna find good techniques, sometimes we're gonna find techniques that are not so good, and that's how we're gonna keep evolving. In my opinion, something that's really important and made us learn a lot about ourselves and our techniques is the fact that we drill a lot, but not only drilling, we always study the techniques together, you know. Not only like me and my brother, but we have our students, you know. We always stay after class or we do like open mats and we just hang out and we talk about techniques, and that's something we do like pretty much every day, and I think that helps a lot because, you know, we have many people thinking about like how to create new techniques and how to solve a problem or just really like trying to add something to the game, you know. So we do that like every day. A lot of people, they go, they train and they leave. Like we are always there like trying to, okay, you know, I'm using this technique. What are you gonna do to escape? And then, okay, I'll do this, I'll do that, and then we just keep studying. And you know, when you see like, okay, we found a new technique. So I think that's something that we have been doing since we are like kids, and that's how, you know, we create so many techniques. I think the most important is to stay strong, have a strong mind, you know, don't give up, because a lot of people, they have the dream to, you know, be a jiu-jitsu fighter or a competitor, but it's not gonna be easy, and sometimes you're gonna think that, you know, that's not for me, you know, like, yeah, I'm gonna do something else. But I thought like this one day, I'm sure like every guy that's winning or everyone that ever won anything, any sport, they thought about giving up and stopping, but you know, you just need to keep pushing and you're gonna break through. I think that's really important. You need to have this mentality that it's not gonna be easy, but in the end, it's gonna be worth it.